What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Dragons. That's right, Dragons franchise. And today, guess what? We have our final game of the regular season, and we have some news. So after going to the next week, guess what? We have locked up the #1 seed in the AFC. We can't lose that at all. So today's game, not that it doesn't mean anything, but it kind of doesn't mean anything. So as we start to look around, we're all set. So we may be resting some players today. We're going to give Malik Cunningham a chance to start just to see what would happen. Trey Lance is going to sit. We're going to save some of our top players on offense, defense. So today's going to be a lot of fun. Today ought to be interesting. A lot of subs in, a lot of not normal. I did keep the secondary the same just so that Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw for, 7,000 yards today. But defensive line is all new. Breece Hall goes backwards. Last time we faced the Jets, we allowed 7 points, picked off Aaron Rodgers multiple times. I'm excited to see what happens today. Now, we've definitely improved. We've won, 12 straight? Yeah, 12 straight. We started out 2-2, and then we kind of went on a run. Makes the catch, stands up to like 5 hits, doesn't fumble, doesn't drop the ball, nothing. See, Mapu's in there. He's going to play a lot. We have a lot of Ronnie Perkins today. Oh, that's a great throw. We also have some injuries. Gesicki's done for the season. Henry's out for 2 weeks. Stevenson's out for a week. So we're a little bit behind. So we kind of needed this rest week. We still have Darren Arnold, who was our superstar. Where's Duggar going? Stay up here, please. Stay up here, please. Got everything locked up. He's got to throw it short. He was looking for days. We're going to use our Mapu here. He's going to roll out. He's going to have space. He's going to get the first down. I love how he can do that. I mean, we had no QB spy. Don't forget, Aaron Rodgers, back in his day, he would run quite a bit, believe it or not. He was very mobile, very athletic, clearly. Breece Hall going nowhere. 4 wide receiver and a tight end. Clearly a passing down. That's a screen pass. And we are all over it again. I'm going to take Ronnie Perkins here. He's supposed to be rushing? Well, I'm going to get stuck in the rush. And, of course, it's an absolute dart. I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway. He was going to be open. A little frustrating. We kept our secondary in. So our secondary should be the thing that's succeeding, not failing right now. But it is. Our defensive line linebackers against the run, perfect. Our starting secondary, garbage. That makes no sense. Malik Cunningham, starting quarterback for today's game. Should be a lot of fun. We get to see what we have in him. Also, Damian Harris going to run. I noticed there was some screen tearing going on. Fix that for you. Damian Harris, by the way, this is what he did several weeks ago when he had to fill in for all of the starting running backs who were injured. He's technically our number 3 running back, behind Leonard Fournette, who will play today. Stevenson's come back next week. We also have a bye week soon, and we'll be okay. Fournette up the middle. First down. Our running game is so good. I should mention we have all backups in at offensive line. Multiple different receivers in. As you can see, Damari Douglas can play a little bit more today. Oh, goodness, this offensive line is not good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sauce somehow dropped that. It's funny. I've never actually wished for Trey Lance because, Trey Lance might have been able to make that throw. But not Malik Cunningham. Oh, my goodness. Not the best play call. The Jets do have a good defense, so I can't really be too upset. Oh, quick throw, Dan Arnold. That's not where I wanted the throw to be. Perfect accuracy, absolutely not. I wanted that to be up the seam, and he threw it right to the running back, the linebacker. I can't even talk. I can't even throw. Well, they can go back to the running game. It hasn't been working for them. Nope, play action. I can't get out. I'm stuck, and we have a drop. Interested to see what happens in the playoffs. Our one weakness of our offense. Turn around, John Bentley. That's an interception. Our one weakness is the passing game. What happens if our running game isn't, going? Our defense, I think, is definitely good enough to win a championship. Oh, wow, great play. Aaron Rodgers scrambling, running for his life, goes down. That's Ren, one of our backup defensive tackles got there, along with somebody else I didn't see. He got hit multiple times. That's going to be a quick 3 and out. Okay, Malik Cunningham back on the field. Let's go back to running. And look at... You thought I had all kinds of space. Goodness gracious. I thought I had about to have a 15, 20-yard run. And then out of nowhere, boom, just gets hit. I have to remember, offensive line is not as good. I'll make that catch. Get there. It's Hollywood. Just step out of bounds. No injuries. Don't need to take you. My goodness, look at the hurl chops on him. Let's keep running the ball. Let's not kid ourselves. This is Malik Cunningham, starting quarterback. Okay. We might also see some. Is it Ryan Perkins? That's the backup's name. Well, my goodness, Damien Harris wide open, touchdown, and we tie this game up. But yeah, we might have our backup quarterback come and play maybe the end of the game just to see, what he's about. Well, let's keep it up, defense. Let's have some fun. Get some sacks, get after the quarterback. We have a run to the outside, and this is the best run all day. I'm not even going to take over because I will mess it up. Breece Hall, that's the best run so far. Another run. Yeah, you're not going to do that 2 times in a row to us. Second and long. They've been in this position quite a bit. Oh, they're going to run. I'll admit, did not see that coming. And this is why we have the backups in, so the backups get injured and not the stars. Keon White goes down to an injury. Like I just said, that's why we have the backups in. That could have been so much worse. I'm taking Mapu here, 3rd and 8. And they're going to flip sides or maybe change formation. I'm fine kind of with whatever they do. We have the correct matchups on. They're going to fake it. I see it. I just can't get there. I saw it, but Mapu's 1 speed below Conklin. Thought I was going to be able to get there, but I wasn't. It's honestly very disappointing. Oh, I thought I had it. I don't even have this one either. Another first down. Well, defense against the pass. Our starters not very well, but there you go. There's a sack. Is that Ronnie Perkins? Yes, it is. Gets the first sack of the season for himself. Is Aaron Rodgers down? Okay, no, he's getting up slowly. Still out there. First good pass rush of the game. I mean, it was instant. I didn't even see where routes were going. Wow, great play. Mapu actually tackles him forward. That was my fault. I did a hit stick. Hoping for a fumble. That does not happen, at all to me. Is that normal? Am I crazy for asking for that? Take Peppers here. Just trying to guard the quick slant if there is one, and then kind of fade out. Oh, it's going to be a run? And Rodgers goes way down. They count that as a rush. They had a quarterback draw in the game plan with Aaron Rodgers. I'll admit, I didn't see it coming. We have to mix in a couple pass plays here and there. So let's do that right here. Dan Arnold, good throw. Dan Arnold was key to us beating the Buffalo Bills last week in Buffalo versus the user. Which is shout out to him. That user, I don't know how he got that victory. We had a couple lucky plays. But Trey Lance was really on that day, really helped us. Damien Harris up the middle, another first down. Let's try another read option. The first one didn't work out well. This one will be much better. Much better. Leonard Fournette finding the gap. Only Sauce Gardner can catch us, but he will not. Touchdown. We take the lead. And again, our running game is just so good. Even if we have the backup offensive line in there, it's just too good. Little blitz here, so if they throw, they're in trouble. Nope, they're going to run. Not in trouble. One thing I am confident in is our running game. We figured it out after a few games into the season. Oh, turn around. That's a pick. Marte Mapu gets the interception and then falls down. I tried to turn up the field and he got tackled by the falling Conklin. But Mapu gets the interception. Someone who is probably going to play a whole lot more. He really should play more. Just has that speed, good size, can cover, make plays just like that. And look at this. Malik Cunningham's going to escape. He's going to run. He's going to scamper and get the first down. Offense is on fire now. They're kind of ready. Our running game is so good. Fournette. My goodness. We are finding everything. He has 3 rushes for 87 yards. Granted, one of those was a 60-yard touchdown. But still. That's insane. Let's see. You got DeMar Douglas. Maybe Hollywood Brown deep. Nope. Cunningham. Look at that. Smart play. He wants to get into the end zone. And he will. Malik Cunningham, I believe his first NFL touchdown. And with that, we extend our lead. I thought this game would be much tougher playing with the backups. But now maybe this game is me, not our team. No. Our team is very good. And they're going to lose John Franklin Myers on that kick. So this is why we have the backups in. There are injuries. It's to the backups, not our starters. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And we get the ball to start the second half, don't we? Or do we start with the ball? I believe they started with the ball. Oh, If I just continued with that route, might have had an interception. I got distracted by one of the other crossers. And yeah, New York's in trouble. I mean, there's a reason they're 8-8, which is kind of surprising. Because I thought with Aaron Rodgers healthy the entire season, they would have done something. They're going to run outside. Breece Hall, cuts back inside, breaks multiple tackles. And here we are, 2-minute warning, 3rd down and 3. We might be able to get the ball back and double dip. Going to do a mid blitz here. Need this to be a quick throw. Don't want to give him anything. It is a quick throw, and it's dropped or knocked away. Isaiah Rodgers knocks it out. And just like that, we're getting the ball back with a chance to double dip. We want to kill the clock and make our drive the final drive, or very, very close to final drive of the half. We can wrap up this game extra early. Way earlier than I ever thought we would. Oh, bounces outside. Marcus Jones doesn't want to even give them a chance to get back on the field, the offense at least. So great return by Marcus Jones, who really has been pretty decent on returns. Some of that is just me, honestly. I'm not the greatest at kick or punt returns. Hey, we had a punt return for touchdown just a few weeks ago. A little screen pass here to the outside. Fournette out of bounds, gets 9. I feel like he ran like 90 yards to get those 9 yards. 1:38 to go. We're looking good. We're looking good, y'all. No issues here. Cunningham's going to scramble, get the first down, doesn't fumble. This is good experience from Malik Cunningham. Get some 2-minute drill offense in. Just going to see what we're looking at with him. We got 2 receivers like in the same area. I don't love that. But I like this. I should have slid. But didn't. That's a first down. Hey, Cunningham, we know he can run. You know, that's not a surprise on our end. We can always do that. Pop dog, let's just go deep. Just want to see what happens here with the coverage. It's not what I thought. It's not what I thought. Throw it out. That might be intentional grounding. It's not, but it could have been. 2nd and 10. 45 seconds to go. Time is not a factor. Gonna scramble out. We're gonna take off and run. Get a first down. Step out of bounds. Hey, if those first few reads aren't there, that's exactly what I want him to do. Take off, run. Don't do anything crazy. Little screen pass here. Damian Harris is gonna get to the end zone. He's gonna get there. I pushed the X button to dive. He did not dive. He didn't do anything. Well, a perfectly executed drive by Malik Cunningham gets a passing touchdown. I believe that's his first as well. And yeah, we're dominating the Jets right here. Are the Jets really going to try to score here? Yeah, not anymore. They're done. So I definitely paused recording here. But this is what happened. Marcus Jones had an incredible return. The first kick return for a touchdown. Of course, I stopped recording just for a second because I wanted to get a drink. And then Marcus Jones does this. And now we're up, what, 34, soon to be 35 to 10. 3 and out, gives us the ball right back. As you can see, at the 40-yard line, amazing field position here. And this is going to be a great throw to Dan Arnold. No, it's going to be an overthrow. I didn't forget the game plan. Here's the inside run. Okay, here's the inside run. It's wild to think they have more rushing yards than we do. Take this. Oh, wow. I was hoping he'd take a shoulder to the chest. I could have tried to run around him, to be honest. I didn't for whatever reason. It's okay. Let's try this play action again, see if Dan Arnold gets as open as he was last time. And let's see if Malik Cunningham can actually hit him this time. Oh, again, not the greatest throw. Dan Arnold does make the catch. He does hang on. And that's another first down. This is just wild. I have the backups in. I guess I do have 2 of the starting receivers. I think I gave Tyquan Thornton. My goodness. Who is our left guard? Dude ran over like 4 people. Go ahead and rewind that. He must have pancaked like 3 or 4 people on that play. That was insane. Who is that? It's not Michael Owenu. It's whoever our backup is. Maybe our offensive line is better than I thought. I knew our tackle depth was pretty good. Cunningham's going to get his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. He's got more speed than Trey Lance does. I do know that. So he can definitely move, and yeah, it's on display right there. Defense playing well. Another 3rd down. They had a good play early. It's coming to the screen pass. What are the Jets doing? Hasn't worked all game, and it doesn't work here. Back in offense, and this might be a little bit of a boring drive because we're just going to run the ball quite a bit. There's no reason not to. It might be a short drive if we get 10 yards a carry. Maybe a little play action here. Mix it up. Confuse them. They don't fall for it. Oh, a good throw finally. And a good tackle there by Sauce Gardner. Third down, third quarter coming to a close very soon, and my goodness. Damian Harris, you have what, 100 yards rushing? Fournette has like close to 100 yards rushing. Neither of you have over like 10 carries. This is about as perfect game plan as we could ever ask for. We're dominating 42-10 with backups. These are our backups. I mean, Damian Harris could probably, it'd be a starting running back or at least backup running back, but for us, he's number 3, and he's really only played when we had, massive injuries to our starting lineup. That's the end of the third quarter. We're up 42-10. This game's clearly over. But maybe, do we put in Bryce Perkins for Malik Cunningham? I think this is Malik Cunningham's last drive. And then why not? Let's have some fun. Put in some quarterback that probably would never play ever. Now has an opportunity to, with us being up by, 32 points. Let's give Cunningham a chance here. Because if Trey Lance somehow gets injured, you never know. He could go down, and then Cunningham has to come in. So here's a 3rd and short. We're going to throw it here. Oh, I had Pop Douglas maybe open early. Just throw it up there. Why not? Dan Arnold's down there. And Jake Andrews injured. This is why we have the backups in. For situations just like this. And we're going to go for it here. There's no reason for us not to. We're at the 45. Maybe we punt out of bounds. Maybe it's not a good punt. Dan Arnold might be open here for a quick throw. Yep. Got it. Big play, Cunningham. I'll keep running the ball. Calm down. I hear you saying that. Here's a little fake. Cunningham. First down. Oh, I thought Owenu was going to block him. Or that's not Owenu. Whoever that left guard is, 65. Thought he was going to block the outside guy. And that's why David Andrews has to come back in. Because of the injury. That's why we have our backups in. Now the starter's in, but that's okay. The odds of him getting injured also very low. I'd be really sad. That'd be crazy if that actually happened. Oh, that's our worst run of the day. I guess we did have that negative rush by Cunningham. A great block, Pop. And that is also our, hey, 2 straight plays where we do not get the first down or even, positive yardage. That's crazy. Butte, why don't you run, more of a slant than, a drag. Is that Logan Thomas? Yes, it is. He's got it. First down, 1st and goal. I told you we had injuries. So we had to spread out the love. I had to pick him up. My goodness, Quinnen Williams just threw him off. But Malik Cunningham's going to get his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. Shout out to Malik Cunningham, at least on the ground. Running the ball, I think he's much more dynamic than Trey Lance. Much quicker, faster. Clearly, we're putting up points because of it. We have the full backups in now. I mean, all the backup safeties, cornerbacks. We got it all now. And they still can't find anyone deep to throw to. Just trying to showcase the defense a little bit. They played so well all year. And my goodness, it's Jack Jones. No, it's Marcus Jones. What a day he's having. He has the kick return for a touchdown. Some good punt returns. Now adds an interception. My goodness. I love it. I love it. We got, is it Bryce Perkins? It's not Ronnie Perkins. It's Bryce Perkins into the game now. He's kind of the backup to the backup. Throws a great pass to Pop Douglas. Breaks off of Sauce Gardner. It's Bryce Perkins. 25-yard throw. This is just too fun. Just dominate this well with backups. Hold on a second. Keyshawn Boutte is saying, hello, I'm wide open. I see you. I'm throwing it right to you, right away. Boom, touchdown. What are we doing, Jets? You're 8-8. I think you might have had a chance to make the playoffs. You've given up 55, 56 points to backups, to the backups of backups. What a wild game. If you'd have told me that we'd be winning by 46, I was going to run a draw play. Yeah, I think they're going to concede finally. As I was saying, if you told me that we would be winning by 46 with the backups of backups, I would have laughed at you. Said there's absolutely no way we scored this many points. But we did against the Jets. Jets have a good defense. We only scored 17 the first time we played them. All my fault. I abandoned that to again why we have the backups in for this very reason. So if somebody gets injured, it's okay. It's just our backups. Nothing crazy. I've said it like 10 times today. We lost multiple people. I think it's not the ball for a 2-minute warning. Oh, I went to it too soon. On one hand, I want this game to end. On the other, I don't. Oh, a bad throw. We are all over Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I expected him to do much better today. He's played awful, to be honest. Had that one touchdown, but that's it. Like, literally, that is it. That was early, back when things were different. This one might be intercepted. It is! It's Amir Speed. Someone who has never seen... Oh, Ronnie Perkins injured again. But Amir Speed gets the interception. I mean, this game's been over for a long time. But I am just baffled at how poorly the Jets played. And do I want to drop 60 on them? Absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. Damon Harris wants to as well. I'm going to do a little read option here. I want to see what they do. Oh my goodness. How did he chase the running back and then immediately pivot and turn around? Unless I missed something. That's crazy. That is literally crazy. Now, we're going to go for this here. Let's attack. We'll kill the clock a little bit. You know, if we don't score, fine. I mean, wide open. Tyquan Thornton. Jets, what are you doing? These are backups of backups. Granted, Thornton technically our third receiver. I realize we only have 5 receivers on the roster. So, someone had to play a little bit more. It was Tyquan Thornton. It's 63-10. Another 3 and out. Another punt. Do we drop 70 on the Jets? Do we? I want to try to. I'm going to try to. I'm calling timeouts. I don't care. If they play this poorly, that's on them. Like, you guys are losing to... Oh, I meant to hand that off. You guys are losing to Bryce Perkins, Malik Cunningham. Who even knows who they were before this game? Also, I don't love this play. I do kind of like this play, not going to lie. Now, here comes the rush outside. No, just throw it up. Or not. 4th down. No. We're going for this. Final play of the game, at least for us, at least for probably what we'll even see today. I see Dan Arnold open. Just throw it up there. It's probably going to be intercepted. Our only bet. No, it's knocked down. Bryce Perkins had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns? That's madness. That's madness. But that's the game. Let's go check out the stats. A blowout of epic proportions. About 200 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. What was it? I guess we finished 3 for 5 and then 9 for 14. That's crazy. And then running the ball, this is where we really did well. Damon Harris, 14 for 152 and a touchdown. Malik Cunningham, 9 for 98 and 3 touchdowns. He did that well. I guess I really didn't notice that. 3 for 87 and a touchdown for Leonard Fournette, just to keep him a little bit fresh. Yeah, receiving the ball completely spread out because we had so many different receivers into the game. Some people only had 1 catch and it was for a touchdown. 3 people had only 1 catch and it was for defense. Defense actually probably won us this game. How many sacks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Devon Hamilton had a good game. Uche was in. I didn't even realize that. 3 picks. Amir Speed, Marcus Jones, and Mapu. All people who don't start. And then we got to mention this. Kickoff return for touchdown. Marcus Jones also had some really good punt returns. He had 18 yards return today. Very, very good. Absolute blowout. Well, here we are, playoffs, week 1. We have a bye week, clearly. We are 15-2. We've won 13 games in a row. And if I take a look around the league, I only think there's 1, 2. I think there's only a few users actually left to actually in the playoffs, which is kind of sad. But yeah, so we're in the playoffs. I think it's all in the NFC. At least all the users. My goodness, Jalen Hurts had 54 touchdowns, 5,800 yards passing. That's crazy. Josh Jacobs also had over 2,000 yards rushing. Stephon Diggs had incredible numbers. Cooper Kupp kind of as well. Sunday Samuel led. Yeah, let's look at our season stats. How about we do that instead of just looking at the league leaders? Trey Lance didn't throw for a lot. 3,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. Played a lot better that second half of the season. A couple of yards. Obviously, this is from this past game. Running the ball, I actually don't know. So 1,000 yards for Stevenson. Lance, because he didn't play the last game, didn't get that. Fournette had 700 yards. Damon Harris had almost 500 yards. And look at all the touchdowns. Clearly, running the ball is our preference. Who's our leading receiver? Hunter Henry. With only 37 catches, 43 for Tyquan Thornton led us in terms of sheer number of receptions. 700 yards. Again, we didn't throw the ball. Most touchdowns was Tyquan Thornton. That's deep speed. He had that touchdown at the end of the last game. Defense. Here are our tackling numbers. I'll kind of go down. You can kind of pause if you want to. Wow, Simon Seymour had a lot of tackles. Kyle Duggar led us in tackles. Kind of surprised. That should have been like Juwan Bentley. We did use him a lot, but sack leaders. Not as many as I thought we were going to have. 7 for Wise, 7 for Barmore, 6 for Clowney, 5 for Uche, and you can kind of scroll down. You can kind of see who else had some. Defensive turnovers really was mostly interceptions. 9 for Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy. Ball hawk. Isaiah Rogers Jr. or Senior, excuse me. Very good. Surprised me. He was our slot receiver. Multiple interceptions all over the place. Duggar, Peppers had 3. Marcus Jones had 3. Christian Gonzalez only had 2. Now, I also believe he was probably our best cover corner. He didn't allow many catches. He did allow some, but not too many. Do we have any forced fumbles? 2 fumble recoveries. We had a lot more than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 5? We had that many? Totally don't remember that. Kicking, Chad Ryan was perfect. 26-26, 67 yards was his longest NFL record, just saying. Punting, we only punted 29 times in 17 games. That's not even twice a game. That's crazy. 44 yards of punt. Actually, so that's pretty good, actually. Net yards, definitely could have been better. Kick return. Thornton had a touchdown. Oh, that's right. The onside kick that he just grabbed and took for a touchdown. 24 yards of return. Not the greatest. Kick returning in this game is either really good or really bad. Punt returns, 10 and a touchdown for Thornton. Or Thornton for Marcus Jones. And there you have it. Regular season is in the books. So let's look at yearly awards. Are we up for any? MVP, we're not even close. Coach of the year, we should be. Yep, we are Coach of the year with the AFC. Offensive Player of the Year, I don't think we have anybody on here. Yeah, because we're so spread out, so balanced. That's really what we should say. Sante Samuel Jr., hey, top 5 for Defensive Player of the Year. Shout out to him. Rookie of the Year, do we have any rookies on the team that would actually do that? I don't think so. Defensive Rookie of the Year, maybe. Oh, Mapu and Christian Gonzalez, wow, both top 5. Hey, we're good. We're built to last. Okay, that's for sure. Yeah, we're not up there for quarterback. Running back? No, because we're so spread out. Stevenson, number 9. I mean, Receiver of the year, I doubt it. Offensive line, we should be all over this. How not? I guess we have 3 in the top 10. I guess that's okay. Defensive lineman, anybody know? Linebacker, kind of surprised, no? DB, I expect this to be littered with dragons. Yeah, there. Top 2, Samuel and Rogers Jr. Both top 2. So that means that Asante Samuel should go at superstar. Best kicker, us. Yeah, not only do we have we were perfect, but also we had the longest of all time. So shout out to our team. We start out kind of rough, and then we just, boom, we took off. We've won 13 in a row. Is that right? 13? Yeah, 2-2, 13 in a row. Crazy. Best offense in the NFL. I didn't realize that. Number 1, 35 points a game. I guess that last game kind of really helped us quite a bit. Number 1 rushing offense. Number 1 rushing defense. 7th in defensive points per game. 21.9. That's really 7th. That's top 10, 20 points per game. Really? It's kind of sad. We do not do the best against the pass, surprisingly, because I thought our secondary is probably the best. Maybe because we get up so much, they have to throw the ball. But anyway, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. I'm Julian. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below, and we will see you next time.